Yes, I greetings people, it is I, Ricki with an I, and this is not the weekend vibes. But we actually have a name for the show now. This is the couch. And the couch is where we come out and we chat about all kind of things that you want to chat about with some of the most famous people that you could find from around the world. And today is no different from the rest of the days. Today, tonight, this evening, whatever you want to call it, is afternoon, whatever time of the day you are looking at this. We have two CCT brand ambassadors, two amazing young people. We have Monéa and we also have DJ Marz. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to a quick commercial break and we'll be right back on the couch. Soon.
Hello?
Wait, you had a long time again? You don't say you were sick? What happened to our wedding rehearsal?
No, babe. I'm actually watching the news right now. Take a listen.
Topping our newscast today, UFOs seen around Tortola Pier Park.
And District 3 residents outraged over no water supply. They simply cannot bathe. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
All right, babe, just get some rest, take 2 Advil, and I'll see you later.
Bye.
Okay, honey. I see you later. I love you.
It's clear to see that Coconut Lounge is a place to be, the coolest cocktail lounge in the British Virgin Islands. A lounge like no other, with welcoming, professional service, and a breathtaking ambiance. Not forgetting a diverse selection of wines, beers, and signature cocktails. Cozy, comfortable, contemporary. Coconut Lounge at Tortola Pier Park. Visit us today.
And we are back right here on the couch and as I said, in the house today, this evening, tonight, we have none other than Christine Montreville Glasgow and Miss Monéa Trifina Richardson. Yes. Welcome to the couch, ladies and lady and gentlemen. How are you feeling today, tonight, this evening, right now? How are you feeling?
Good, man.
Good.
Are those your real names?
Yeah, Trifina.
Your-
Sounds right.
So your middle name is Trifina and your middle name is Montreville.
Nah.
All right, so introduce yourself to the audience, man.
Okay, so
Uh-huh.
my name is Chris. I don't like to say my full name.
Wait,
I just don't like the name. So
what's so bad about it?
I don't know. And when I grew up too, like everybody just call me Chris. So it just kind of stick.
Okay.
So I go mostly by Chris.
So you like Chris?
Yeah, but now it turned into Maz.
Okay.
Everybody saying Maz now.
I understand. Overstand.
My name is Monéa, plain and simple. No last name needed. Monéa.
So you're not Trifina?
Monéa.
Yo, I really thought we could have get out of them, but
Listen.
that didn't happen. So
I'll keep that as Ricky's nickname, but you know, just call me Monéa. Please do not call me Trifina in the streets.
do not call me Trifina in the streets. Yeah. So just start it out. Because how we don't do right here on the couch, we just ask you some random questions, some crazy, some interesting, and some just quite easy. Like, how did you get your start as a DJ?
My start as a DJ came from the high school. I always had a thing for music growing up. So then when I was in high school, I was playing the bass, but I didn't really stick to it. And then with the Rams Radio initiative that was launching at that time, I took advantage of becoming a DJ to get trained by Dre and Bartram, and from there I became a on-air radio personality at the school. And when I was about to finish high school, I was like, I wanted to do something more with my life.
Okay.
And that's where DJ Marz came about.
Interesting. So out of all the planets in the solar system that you could have picked, why did you choose to go with Marz?
Well, I didn't pick my name. A friend that was doing a DJ program with me, the first day I had my thing with Dre, my training, I had a shirt that said Marz, a Nike shirt that said Marz, and I guess that's where the name came from. And I tried, before I went public, I tried to change the name, and I just couldn't get anything else.
So you're telling me you never have a Nike shirt?
Authentic. Natural. That was organic.
Yo, that is funny. Because I always wondered really, like, how did he get the name? Is it something to say like his mixes are out of this world? It's like, how did he get the name Marz? And well, now you know and now I know. So Money, I see you there. I see you there. I have questions for you, you know. I have questions for you. So I was talking to somebody today, and they told me that, well, in your younger days, you were seen as very reserved and almost nerdy. So now now you're recruiting snipers.
Oh my gosh.
What influenced you to make the decision?
Don't judge a book by its cover. Who said I wasn't always like that?
Oh, so what influenced you to make the decision to transform into the artist that you are today?
So I was always making music from the beginning in high school. So I did both of them simultaneously. I did really well in school, and I focused a lot on the music at the same time. So I would say I had a journey of like finding myself as an artist, I would say that, and coming into my sex appeal and being comfortable with it and getting to the point where I finally figured out what I wanted to do, what I wanted my brand to be, and what I found now I feel like is long-term now and very authentic to me. I mean, I'm still a nerd, so I mean, that really don't offend me because shoots, I'm a dog, whatever, but I'm a sexy dog, I guess.
I know the feeling because, I mean, I'm a nerd as well. But I think I'm not the prettiest nerd, but regardless of what, I'm still a nerd. Do you consider yourself to be a role model?
That term is, there's a lot of pressure behind the term role model, but I can't deny that I have influence. So I'll definitely consider myself an influencer. I wouldn't want people to take the negative sides of what I might be portraying or something you don't agree with. I don't expect you to change who you are to emulate me because you want the success I'm having and stuff like that. I would say my biggest influence, I would hope, would be inspiration, just to be yourself and to chase your dreams.
Okay. Tat, coconut, pineapple, or guava? Both of you.
Coconut. I don't believe in any other tat.
Okay.
Coconut is the only tat.
Okay. So I used to have guava as my favorite, right? Sorry. I didn't even say sorry.
She said pineapple. She said guava.
Guava.
I'm a point. Pineapple. Okay, here we are.
People are even. I
used to have guava as my top, and then I had a taste of some good coconut again.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, coconut.
How you been?
But
That's
coconut
the
and
best
guava is my top two. Pineapple shouldn't be in a question.
Guava need to
That's
stay on the
me.
tree.
No.
It don't belong in a tat.
I fully agree with you
Over
on
it.
that. I don't even think guava should even be part of your top two. It should be coconut and coconut.
I know I have
That's
people
it.
watching right now, guava tat, and your side same way. But coconut is not my favorite again.
Okay.
But top two still.
Okay. Cool. Both of you are quite popular right now in for your ages and in this generation. How much influence has social media had on your success?
Because? Okay.
Both of you. Yeah.
I mean, social media in this day and age is everything. I mean, back in the day, people had to do more groundwork, like in the streets. Like, I have my CD,
Yeah.
I'm about to be selling it out of my trunk. I need to connect with people in person, but social media granted us more access to the world. So I feel like social media for sure has helped me not only showcase my music, but also get people to see my world and my personality. And that's a lot of things that I guess some artists back in the day couldn't introduce people to because they didn't have access to people having immediate access to what they were doing, like in the moment.
Yeah.
So social media, definitely, that's how I grew my fan base for sure, and that'll be the key to growing my fan base even more.
Okay. What about you?
For me, social media, it's something that I have used, but I haven't used it enough. And that's something going forward, especially for the new year, that I want to get into a lot more. But social media for me, especially for my mixes, has been a major role. Whether it be WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, it has helped my mixes to reach to another level.
Nice.
People I can't necessarily meet on the streets or what's not listen to my mixes, and it's something good to know that, okay, because of social media, people from Miami or so forth listen to my mixes.
Yeah.
Right. And the thing is with social media, like people use social media as a means of determining your value. And this is bad. I'm not saying that this is a great thing because there are people with not as many followers and not as many likes, and they're more talented than people who have like millions of followers. But at the end of the day, this industry is still a numbers game and it's supply and demand. So they want to see that you have fans so that they could tap in and make money off of you at the end of the day. So even if you're not a social media person, you have to adapt to the times and still try to
That's
get
true.
your social media to that point so people could value you, I guess you would say.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Do you comb your hair?
Honestly speaking, no, I don't own a comb. I wake up and I go in the shower, I wash my hair, walk out of the shower, and I leave the house. Yeah,
You have some messy calls going on. It's cute.
that's the look.
I
So you
have-
just use your head.
Yeah,
yeah,
just-
yeah, Rasta man.
Nah, I eat pork.
Do not, do not, do not,
We are not going to go there.
do not.
Okay, so Monéa, what is a studio session usually like with you?
So in the beginning, I used to write all my songs before I went to the studio. So when I got in the studio, it would literally just be me going behind the mic. I already practiced. So studio time, you have to pay for your studio time. Like back in the day, I had to pay for my studio time. So I had 2 hours and I had like 2 songs. I'll be like, okay, I need to come prepared. One take Drake and just go and make the most of my sessions. But these days I do come with stuff prepared same way, but now I've been pushing myself to kind of just flow behind the mic and freestyle and create songs in that way too. I have more time to just cool and not be in a rush and not be pressured. I have more time to be inspired and create in that way. So studio sessions sometimes. Recently, like I went to St. Thomas last weekend and I met with my producers and stuff, and we sat down and we created stuff from scratch, which is like the best thing. Like they made the beat from scratch and then
Sweet.
I put the song on top of it and we kind of walked together like, okay, this sample is dope, let's do something else, let's
Right.
try this. So
Right.
that was definitely like dope.
Super
So
cool. Super cool. Okay, so what we're gonna do, right? We just ask some of the lighter questions in the first half. So we're gonna go to a quick commercial break and we'll be back with some more stuff right here on the couch. All right? So stick and stay.
Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, son.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man, forget you.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
you want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Hi, and we are back right here on the couch. And this is where the segment where we ask the tough questions. And I'm going to start off with a question for both of you. Marz, you can go first. Now, you were just elected Premier of the BVI. What would you do to ensure that there is continuous development of art and entertainment?
Well, for me, when I was in high school, I'm not sure if this initiative is still going on, but when I was in high school, there was a scholarship, I guess a committee that offers scholarships through the ministry for persons like myself who are interested in music and arts and so forth. So basically you would apply, get your reference letters from different teachers and persons in your field, and then you would look for a summer program or a course that you would like to take to help better your skills. And from there, they would give you the opportunity to, they would pay your expenses, your hotels, the fee for the camp, your flight, and send you away to better yourself. But
Oh, yeah?
I was given an opportunity to apply and I didn't take that advantage. That's one of the things that I regret not doing. So I feel like if I was premier, that's something that I would continue to do and continue to work on. I'm not sure what's the status with it right now, but that's something I would look into.
Sound good.
Especially in the schools.
I didn't know that was ever a thing.
Yeah. I didn't either.
I really didn't know.
Did me?
A teacher approached me and she was like, hey, Chris, I noticed you with the radio station and so forth, and I had this opportunity for you.
Yeah.
And she gave me the form, and yeah.
What year was that? Like
This was like 2016, 2015.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, during my time,
Yeah.
they did not have that kind of stuff. I felt like they were more focused on track and field and sports. I mean, right now they're still more focused on track and field and sports, but I've been seeing some initiatives in terms of the arts programs and stuff like that that I've been impressed with. I think recently I saw that they sent some creatives to Trinidad to some conference. It was like fashion designers,
Character
musicians.
stuff.
Yeah, and I thought that that was like really huge. Something I would do would be the same thing. I feel like right now a lot of people just lack the resources and the money. Like money is a big factor. Money just to go to the studio, money to go to these, I guess there are like writing programs away, money to just travel and network in that way, because we don't get big like A&Rs and people like that to come down, or anybody that might actually notice us if it's not social media. They don't actually come and be amongst us often. So sometimes just funding a trip like that, a way to network in that way would be something big. I think that entertainment tourism is so important right now. I feel like USVA has been showing a lot of progress in that arena. They even have the same thing with the scholarship stuff. They have like a Virgin Islands Council of Arts thing where you literally apply and they would sponsor small projects if you need. Like if I needed to do a music video, I would apply and be like, okay, I need XYZ to shoot a music video. And they would review it and they would give you like minimums of like 2,000 and stuff like that, just to help you in some way. So I feel like having some kind of department responsible for some kind of giving money to serious people, because you know you have to be accountable for the money.
That's right.
Yeah, somebody you see, there are people you see who you've seen working for years that could just use the extra like push behind of them. I would say definitely the money part of it.
And with the entertainment tourism part, I feel like something that should come back is music fest. Because we need to look at what Buji brought to the island. A lot of people flew in just for this show, and not only the local entertainers that are on stage benefited, but the entire Beaver in a whole. So I feel like it creates a platform. Sometimes music will create a platform for local artists. It could be a weekend full of events where you have different artworks or local artists, DJs on the stage, and from that you could have, of course, your headliners. And you would have opportunities where, okay, you meet with different studio professionals, fly them in to see your artists, and that's something that would be dope.
And so even like piggyback off of that, like I feel like I'm testimony to being presented an opportunity like that that paid off. If I didn't open up for Dexter in St. Thomas and St. Croix, like I probably would have never gotten to make that link. So him being able to see me perform as an opener, that created like opportunities for me. So I just feel like it's important that we I've been stressing this every time like I've been doing interviews lately, and it's important to give your locals a chance on the big shows as well, and a good time slot. Not when people, but not when nobody is there. Like give them a good time slot right before the big artists, even if you have to cut their set time short because people aren't come to see them. Give them at least 5 to 6 minutes to do 2 or 3 songs, because to me just the right person seeing you could make a huge difference, even if you come out for 5 minutes. So sometimes you just have to believe, as I said, the ones who are deserving, because there's a lot of people trying to do it and it's just a hobby, or trying to do it and they're just not ready yet. But you could see that there's some people who could use the extra push.
And the next thing too, you can't sit around and wait for opportunity either. You have to go there and make your own opportunities and have that drive to fuel yourself and push yourself to above and beyond, you know?
Right.
Okay. I have a next question for you now. You're still the premier. No. As the premier, would you make it illegal for DJs to replay songs that were already played during the night?
Well, okay, honestly, when I first started DJing, this is something I was really concerned about, not having experience to know any better. So I was like, oh, I can't, if I play the song earlier, I can't play it again, and I have to find other songs, I must not. But the thing is, it goes back to reading your crowd. Your crowd, especially here in the Beaver, we don't stay one place for long. especially on our Friday night, we bar hop, we go to different places. So your crowd will most likely change at some point during the night. So you have to notice when your crowd changes, I'm like, okay, maybe that's when I could play back a song, like a big tune, a top 10 tune. You can't play once in a night and don't ever play it again. And for example, okay, let's say if you on a cat or another DJ, and I guess the crowd stays there for the entire night, there's plenty other songs to choose from. We have a lot of songs in this world to choose from for you to not do that. I could play a song from 1990 and I get the same reaction as a song from 2019.
True.
So it's about how you bring stuff across too.
So would you make it illegal?
No.
He just told you it's case by case.
Case by case. So there would be no penalties at all.
Well, what penalties would you put? What's your view on it?
Well, what I would do, if any DJ was to play back any song, their laptop would be confiscated and they would not be able to play again for a month.
But you think if you're in a party enjoying yourself, you have a little rum in your system, you think you can notice? You think you can notice when I play back a song?
Yes. Depends on how long I was there.
That's true.
So, but the thing about it in the BBI is that I think we have a culture where people don't really come out early. They come out more when they think the hype is there.
Yeah.
But I'm one of those patrons who like to come out from, if the party starts at 9, you would see me there at 9 o'clock, me one on the dance floor and I kind of going out bad. And then,
just get ready.
Yeah, when people home just get ready and stuff like that. But yeah. So let's see. Monéa, you spoke about how you got the link with Dexter Daps and what's not, and one thing that I've heard some people say is that the lyrical content and the visuals in your latest video, Sniper, has been deemed raunchy and somewhat vulgar. What do you have to say about this?
Raunchy and vulgar? That was so classy. What? You kidding? That was classy. I thought it was classy. I stand behind it proudly.
Great.
It was classy.
All right. And let's get into your lyrics.
Mm-hmm. Hit me with it. Let's
and I
go.
quote, hit you with it?
Yes. Oh, my God. This guy.
Burst a couple rounds.
Boss?
It's boss. It's not burst.
That's too proper.
Dialect.
Okay, it's a boss a couple rounds in a me. What do you mean by that?
What? What you think?
I don't know. I would like you for you to tell me. What do you think it means, Marz?
If a girl tell you that, what do you think it means?
What are you doing? That's the big question. if a girl tells you that, what's your next move right now? Yeah. 2 seconds. 1, 2.
Well, if a girl tells me that right now, right? Burst a couple rounds in a me, I would ask her what caliber rounds she would like.
Oh.
Which leads me to this question. What tools are required to be Monéa Sniper?
That's a good question.
You mean like what qualities I like in a man? Or are you really trying to make this sexual right now? I need to know.
You can interpret it any way you feel and answer it any way you feel. It's up to your interpretation.
Sexually, I feel like I could tell a lot by the way a guy dances. But on the other hand, some guys might not be able to dance, but they might be good like in bed. But tools, I just need to be comfortable with a person. Overall, that's in general. If I'm comfortable with you, then I feel that women can relate. Once you're comfortable with somebody, you will be willing to do anything. And once they have good hygiene, once I'm comfortable and you have good hygiene and I'm attracted to you, those are the main keys. I mean, besides having ambition and stuff like that. But yeah, once I'm comfortable, you could basically get me to do anything and sometimes act like an idiot and be dumb for you. So that's also an error. But still.
So it's a beard your skin, wash your teeth.
Yes, please. And wear some nice cologne.
I don't comb my hair, man.
Comb your, no. I mean, once you look presentable, that's fine. Sometimes a little rugged, man. Nothing wrong with that too, you know.
Overstand. Marz, What would you say to an old school head that feels DJs in this new digital age and real DJs because they never really have to play with vinyl and y'all just got these little programs and you press something and it just automatically mix and bam. What would you say?
That's something I always hear and I always see on Facebook. It kind of get to me sometimes because like for me, I was taught by Dre and Bertram, so I was taught like in an old school kind of setting. I mean, not really old school kind of setting, but like I wasn't taught to use a sync button and so forth.
Okay.
I was taught to count your beats and all those kind of things. So I feel like that foundation was great for me. But just because I never had the opportunity. I was born in an era to use vinyl and so forth, and I don't necessarily have the funds to buy vinyl records and so forth. And I wouldn't see the need for it at this point in my career because most places I go to play, a controllers can do. And I just feel like, okay, for example, just because you can't drive a 1980 Classic or something, you could drive a 2019 car, does it mean that you can't drive?
No.
Exactly. For me, DJing is much more than the technical skills.
Yeah.
There's still the aspects of reading a crowd, knowing what songs to play, make sure your transition's good, and so forth. So, for me, that's something I still want to learn to do, play on vinyl records and so forth. But at this point in my career, I have other focuses besides that.
So, I think you handled that question.
Excellent. I agree. Yeah, that was really good.
Next question for you, Monéa. As a woman, a Caribbean woman at that, do you feel that you get the respect that you deserve in the entertainment industry?
Like gender aside, just me as an artist on a whole, or like locals on a whole, the respect is just not there. Okay, in the VI region, respect is just not there for the local artist, point blank period. And I just feel like it has gotten better for me over time, but even now still, I feel like even after what I have done since then, I've seen, in my head, my value should be up. Like in my head, my value is up. So, you know, with a higher value comes like different kind of treatment, more respect and stuff like that. And it's just the principle of it. That's just how it is, right? But it still hasn't changed much, and it just makes me, I guess, a little disappointed in how the promoters view locals. I just always thought like the harder you work and you just get that respect and they'll see your value, and it's like the more I progress, it's like I'm still fighting the battle for the respect, and it's just like I just don't understand it. I mean, it probably would take me going on a Grammy stage and they calling and maybe they still might try to tell me, girl, this is home. You can't charge us that, or you can't have such high demands when you would pay somebody else from another island who maybe ain't even as popping as your local entertainer, and it's like you giving them all the works, no matter what they ask for. So I would say respect in the VI, like I've said, it has gotten better for me, for sure, because I know people have way more struggles than I do now, but it still hasn't gotten to where it should be. In terms of the Caribbean, I feel like I still haven't done enough shows outside of like a VI market to really speak on it. As a woman, right now I don't see the differences, the obstacles for me as a woman yet. Because I think I have good people around me. The men I have around me are very protective, I would say. So I think in good hands. But I'm not going to deny that there definitely will be obstacles against me just because I'm a woman. For example, I wouldn't want to deal with my business affairs on my own, because I just feel like a man might feel, this is a woman I could just shortchange her, because at the end of the day, they probably don't think I'm going to have a gun on me or something, or maybe... or I might have a little stick, a little, But you get what I'm saying? Like, they might be more intimidated by a guy that might potentially be able to rough them up. But my little small self, I mean, I could probably call somebody, call some, goons and That was a good one. Call a sniper, you know? But yeah.
Always then. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to close off. So before we close off, what I want you guys to do is leave the viewing audience with a word. Anything that you would like to tell them, if you're going to be dropping a new album anytime soon, wherever new singles coming up, when your next mix coming out, a positive message, anything that you guys would like to leave. Marz, we can start with you, and then we go over to Moné, and then we're done.
Okay.
This smile, get it off the screen.
For me, I just want to say, especially for a lot of young entertainers like myself, don't give up and keep pushing and keep fighting. You might not get a plays that you want right now, but eventually it's going to pay off. And to the fans, of course, I just want to say look out for my mix series that is currently running, Life on Marz. You can catch it on SoundCloud, and as of next weekend, you can also catch it on YouTube. Follow me on social media, DJ Marz VI, SoundCloud especially, and just look out for Marz. Big things coming in 2020.
Perfect. Execution on point. But yeah, just piggybacking off of what he said, I just feel like whatever you want to be in life, you really can be it. I'm very big on positive thinking and really putting that energy out there and affirmations and stuff like that. I feel like once you believe in yourself, it doesn't matter who doesn't believe in you, you will get to where you're supposed to go. Once you have your talent, once you have you will get to where you're supposed to go. Yeah, right now I'm working on a lot of new music. I've been just stacking up on the music to start releasing in 2020. So I feel like top of January, you guys will start getting new music, potentially a project as the year goes on. I think 2020 is perfect vision, clear vision. We're about to be in there. Tell me.
We could get a sample or something.
No.
I mean, come on,
My
it's fun.
CCT family.
Just a small thing, man. Just a small little.
No. I don't play for my CCT family. Like,
okay, so you could bust a quick freestyle. Like I bust a freestyle, you bust a freestyle, I bust something.
Man,
Yeah, there we go.
very honest.
Right.
Yeah, it on the spot, bust a freestyle, your artist. Me bust my freestyle too, and then Marz will come
I
in.
know about that.
Man, I am racking my brain like what I could say.
There we go, man.
Man, I can't freestyle.
All right. Moné bust a freestyle and everybody hype. Bust a song where people will like.
This man
bust
good
a
enough.
freestyle, any kind of tune. Bust a freestyle, Marz, not the moon. Bust a freestyle, please don't laugh. Bust a freestyle, girl, come start. Go ahead. Bust it out. 1, 2, 3. Listen it
What I'm
out.
gonna say about me? Hey. It's too short, they don't like me just because they man want me.
Oh.
Hey. It ain't my fault, so they kind of man I make your man pray. Oh, I said it kind of man. It ain't my fault, so they kind of girl I make your man pray for me.
Okay then. Don't get it. People, you just heard it. Fresh freestyle right here from Moné. We're out, and this has been another episode of The Coach. We're going to be back with more, so see you next week. Bless up.
When you need to stay connected with friends and families at home or abroad, the best choice for you is Freedom. CCT Freedom. With the lowest rates in the market, our Freedom plan gives you unlimited calls and texting. Plus, our Freedom One package includes 10 gigabits of super fast, unlimited LTE data and unlimited calls to the BVI, USA, USVI, Canada, Puerto Rico, and UK lines. Why pay for overages when you can enjoy CCT Freedom? Stop by at one of our stores today and speak with one of our representatives to find out more about our CCT Freedom packages.